Hey guys, and welcome to White Butterfly 1111. This is a pick a card for this full moon in Capricorn. It's going to be 3 piles, so choose which one resonates with you the most. Just to let you know that this week I'll only be doing the Zodiac signs as per shorts. I will be doing more readings like pick a cards and things like that. Eventually I hope to do full readings through a different platform for the Zodiac signs, but leave that with me. This full moon in Capricorn is giving me different ideas, so bear with me. So we're going to pull 3 cards for this pick a card reading. Like I said, choose what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can choose 1, 2 or all 3 piles. I will put timestamps in the description box below to let you know when each reading starts. Feel that one as well. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So pile 1 and 2 have come out already, and this is pile 3. Thank you. So pile 1, then we have Shapeshifter. Oops, the light just went out then, whatever that was about. Okay, pile 2 we have Father Sky. Well, what's going on with the light? And pile 3 we have Stargazer. So like I said, I will leave timestamps in the description box below. I'll leave the video recording for a few seconds. If you feel like you need extra time, feel free to pause the video. And I'll see you over in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose this card of Shapeshifter, and it says transform and unveil your gifts. I do feel during this full moon in Capricorn, and what I do advise you do is go check to see where the Capricorn lies in your chart and what house. I do feel with this is that there will be a lot of activations around your spiritual gifts. It's like your gifts are literally going to either be coming online, so they'll be activating, or they will be enhancing depending on where you are in your journey. So let's see, we're going to pull some moon cards, obviously with this being the full moon in Capricorn, and see what this means for you. So pile number 1, please. What does this mean for pile number 1, please? All of them? No. Okay. Cute. That one, no. Okay. Any more for pile number 1, please? And this one, thank you. So we have your self-knowledge, don't let your past hold you back. We have conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. We have work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. Prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, look at that, the full moon in Capricorn. So if you chose this pile, I'm going to just move these over a bit. If you did choose this pile, which you are obviously because you're watching it, it's like this is going to be a very, very powerful time for you. And I feel like it is because your spiritual gifts are coming online. I do feel, excuse me, I do feel that like some of you are still holding on to things from your past. I feel like what you are being transformed, and what is basically changing in your life is basically you moving through, I want to say the darkness because that's coming into my mind, moving through that darkness and moving into your north node, back into alignment to where you're supposed to be on your path. Some of you, it could be the fact that like prosperity, finances, things like that are holding you back. But with this new moon, oh, this full moon, should I say, in Capricorn, it's like you are literally being released of all that energy now. So it's like, it's also about trying not to, for some reason, I don't know why the light is going out on my camera. So maybe this is what it's trying to tell us at this time, is like, you need to keep shining your light, don't let it go out, because we're being asked at this time to basically, like I said, follow our true path, get our gifts, unveil them to people. If you have a gift, you need to start showing people, you need to start helping people, because the way I see it is that everyone can do this, everyone can have a gift or has a gift. Yes, each one is different, but it's like, how are they going to use that gift to help humanity moving forward? And this is what you're being asked to do. If you've chosen this pile, this is a very powerful time. You are a powerful spiritual being, and it's like this is basically saying to me, is like, it's time to get rid of all those fears, it's time to release all that. You need to let the light shine through. This full moon is revealing a lot, and it's like saying to me, with that light going out all the time, it's saying to me, you need to start shining your light more now. And that will resonate different for everybody. So it's whatever you feel is right for you. And you could have the likes of, it could be through a job, it could be through teaching, it could be through doing YouTube videos like this. It's doing what resonates with you the most. Like I said, go and check to see what placement even your North Node is on your in your chart. I'll put a link down below for there's the light gone out again. I'll put a link down below. I don't know what's going on with that light. I'll put a link down below for where I get my birth chart from. You do need to know, especially to get your rising sign, things like that, as close to as possible your time of birth, along with your date of your place of birth, as it will be more specific for you. But yeah, go check out where your North Node is, because, and in what house it's in, because this is what sign it's in, what house it's in, because this will help you move forward. So let's see what the tarot has for us. I'm using the Illuminated Tarot. Some of these cards actually represent the Hierophant, I want to say. Okay, so what the Hierophant to me means spiritual guidance, spiritual lessons. So why I said that, I do not know. Wow. But anyway, let's see what comes forward. What I tried to say is, like, these are the major arcana are literally mixed with the so this card could represent one minor arcana, and it can represent a major as well. That's what I was trying to say. Oh my gosh, so funny. Anyway, let's see, what do we have for pile number one, please? So pile number one, please. Thank you. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Jack of Hearts. Now that is the Jack of Cups, or the Page of Cups, should I say. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. And we've got the Six of Cups. Now that is also the Lover's card, which is also about decisions, okay? So I feel like this is you moving into a newer, and I see the full moon here. This full moon is bringing you into a newer, calmer place. One where you will be much happier, one where you'll feel much joy, abundance. Like I said, this 10 of Pentacles under the prosperity lies ahead. So it's like there will be a lot of abundance coming in for you. But I do feel you need to take this first step. You need to take this action to actually start working on your gifts. I feel like with this, the decision you're having to make, it could lead you to love, don't get me wrong, with that 6 of Cups or the Lovers there, but I feel like this is it. And because the 6 of Cups can be represented as the past, it's like maybe there could be somebody in your life at the moment that is representing someone from your past. They could be holding you back if it is a lover, but I feel like at this time we are literally getting into alignment with where we need to be. And sometimes, unfortunately for people, this can mean that we are having to release those people. We're having to release even lovers, even like family members, friends, whoever it may be, jobs, things like that. We're having to release that now because we need to get into alignment. And I feel like your gifts are literally going to enhance as soon as you make the decision to move forward, take this brand new step. It's going to be one that's going to make you feel happier, more joyful. It's going to release any fears that you have with regards to either money, relationships, things like that, your health even. It's releasing all those because we have to come into alignment now. What I would say is the new moon in Capricorn, because I did want to say that at the beginning with this, is like the new moon in Capricorn happened around January. I think it was January the 21st. So if you can remember back to what it was that you wanted around that time, what you were feeling, what you wanted to put into place and action, this is what's coming forward for you. Because this is saying the end goal is near here. We've got 2 things here saying the conclusions are within reach and the end of a tough cycle approaches. If you have been struggling since January, so long as you get your mindset into the right place to say that you know that good things are coming forward for you, you're changing the way you think about things, you're changing the way you're feeling about things, you're transforming your whole being, then you know that good things are coming forward for you. Okay, so what I want to do now is I just want to see where is this leading you and what actions can you take. More like, I suppose, what actions can you take moving forward now to help you with this. Let's see. So for pile number 1, please. Thank you. Pile number 1, please. So something that needs to be communicated, whether it be to you or for you. Whether coming from you, or should I say, or whether you need to hear it, and there's something, because my throat started blocking a little bit when I started this reading, and it just did it again. Then I had to clear it, and I took the dog out for, I took the dog out anyway for its business, and I was okay out there. So there's something that someone in this pile has to do with communication as well. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, that way around, and I think that's also the High Priestess. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. I'm just seeing if that's any other. Yeah, the 2 of Cups is also the Temperance card, and the 8 of Cups, and I think that is the Moon card. Wow. Definitely around this full moon that you literally are being enlightened. Things have to come to light, whether it be the fact, like I said, you're coming into your gifts or your spiritual awareness, But yeah, I feel like with that Three of Pentacles, I've just noticed these three people here looking up, and I feel like there's something you are going to be sharing with the world. There's something that you are going to be communicating to other people, and I feel like this is only going to become this will only be revealed to you during this full moon. Now, the energies of this full moon is more potent between 2 days before and 2 days after, so up to the 5th, and from the 1st to the 5th of July, so that you're already in this energy at the moment. However, I do feel like for you to basically, the conclusions are within reach, and for the end of the cycle, it can also be up to the next I just heard moon cycle. I was going to say the next 6 months, but no, moon cycle come into my mind. Okay. And I feel with this, so that's within the next 4 weeks, should I say. So it's like, yeah, I feel like you will know the path forward for you. You will know the steps to take. They will be revealed to you. Don't forget, the High Priestess is also about things being secretive as well. In a voice, your intuition. It's like things will come to light. It could be that your gut feelings, your clairsentience is literally going to become more enhanced. I feel like when you know the way forward, and I really do think that it's something to do with something you have to communicate to. It could be a collaboration with people, something that you need to communicate with people. And I also see this ladder here, which also means to me there could also be that you're moving up, even in a job, you're progressing, you're getting promoted and things like that. To take like what resonates for you. But I do feel that like with this High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles, you are becoming more balanced within yourself. You are going to know the way forward. We do have the Two of Cups as well, which is also becoming into alignment, becoming more balanced. It can be more about like becoming more in love with what you want to do. What we've got to remember is, even though we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups there, it's like you need to get into alignment with who you are. You need to get into alignment with what you love to do. And it's like I said, there will be people who will be released from your path, who will be like, you need to let go. I'm not saying you just have to forget all about them, but what I'm saying is there won't be any like, it's like you're a friend. I know it sounds terrible, but like if you're friends with people and they start saying things that don't resonate with you, you can still be friends with them, but you don't have to go along with what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? You need to come into alignment with you now. Don't let this past of yours hold you back. So if it is a friend that doesn't resonate with you anymore, are they really your friend? We make new friends, we meet new people along the way, because we're supposed to evolve and to help each other. And you're being asked at this time to unveil your gifts. So if you've got friends, family members, work, people in your environment, your community, that literally doesn't resonate with you, it's time to release that energy, time to let them go. And you are definitely moving into alignment. There's definitely something coming in for you around this full moon. So I just want to finish it off with a last piece of guidance from the moon, just to see what else we have for you, pile number one. Thank you. So the card that came out was this card, and it says, I am honest with myself and others. Then we have this card, and it says, I let go of the anxieties of others. And then, wow, look at that moon, that card, and it says, I am magnetic to what I want, I repel what I do not want. And this, I feel, is saying you have to be honest with you now. You have to honour who you are. You have to honour your path. You have to be truthful to yourself. It's not about taking on other people's responsibilities. It is about looking after you. It's a self-caring thing. That does not mean, and people don't realise this, is like, that does not mean that you're not here to help humanity. Yes, you are. With the shapeshifter card, to me, you're definitely a light worker. However, if we're holding on to each other's energy in a way that it's making us feel anxious, it's making us not true to ourselves, that has to be released until you can get into a state where you can work on yourself first, and then know that you're in a place where you can help others. So that means working on your shadow side, working on the things that you need to release, working on even your environment. Is there things in your house that you need to declutter? Is there things like your job where you don't feel it resonates for you anymore? Whatever it may do, because basically what you want to do, you want to bring in the people, the places, situations, the job, the career, in a way that, like, your business, whatever, your own business, wealth, a new relationship, attract the things that you do want in your life. And you can only do that when you start revealing who you are to yourself first, and then start communicate to other people, because people need to start hearing it now. Okay, pile number 1. I do feel also, just before I go, I mean, some of you, I feel like, need to work with your spirit animals, because they are here to guide you and support you as well. If you don't know how to do that, there's like, go and look up shamanism and things like that, because that can actually help you to release the old to bring the new in as well. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, check the other 2 piles. I'd also be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed, as it really helps my channel to grow. And I'm hoping to get out today also is for each zodiac sign, what the full moon means for them as well. Pile number 1, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye now. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose this card, Father Sky, and it says trust in the universe. I feel some of you need to look at things from a higher perspective. You need to look at things a little bit differently. Yeah, let's see what this means for you. So we're going to pull some Moonology cards to see what this means. So pile number 2, please. Trust there is a divine plan as well, I'm being told. Trust there's a divine plan. I have to say it, look. Surrender to the divine. I can't help, like, I just can't help myself. And it's a full moon. Wow. Surrender to the divine. You just couldn't make it up, really, could you? Oh my gosh, I'm being told already. See this? Like, I don't know whether you can see this here on the camera. I don't know whether it does it justice, but it's like there's like a little dot there, and the light is shining outwards, and it's like, I feel like this is you. It's like you. Oh, and the candle is just burnt out. What is going on? If it wasn't the camera going off, it's the light that's just gone off. You're being guided at this time to start shining your light. I'm going to leave that candle burnt out. I will do it for the next reading, but you're being guided to shine your light. You're being guided to trust that the path that you're being taken on at the moment is true for you. This full moon is bringing in very powerful energies to sort of like activate us, and it's like the full moon basically represents things being revealed to us, especially because it's obviously the brightest time in the sky. Is like, but I just see this light shining out. Now I'm also seeing there's others and they've only just come to me now. You've got to realize you're not the only one who's going through this. There are other people going through this as well with this full moon. But wow, can't believe those messages came out already. Pile number 2, yeah, so there you want to come out as well. So this is why I feel like you're being asked to trust in the divine, trust in I mean, it's Father Sky. I mean, whatever resonates for you could be trust in the divine, trust in God, trust in the Father in heaven, trust in the universe, trust in source, whatever resonates for you. You're being asked just to surrender to whatever is coming forward and start shining your light by trusting that what is being sent to you is right for you. So what else came out? It's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. And my throat is about to get blocked, so whatever that's all about. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. There's 3 full moons, look. We've got luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. And we've got work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, you're being asked at this time to trust the universe, trust God, trust Father in the sky. It's like you are here to shine your light, but I feel like there's something holding you back. I feel like your own mindset is holding you back for fear of what people might say, for not knowing what things to say, to do, how to react around people if you're being asked to shine your light somewhere. It's saying luck is on your side, so whether it be to do with I see with that luck on your side, it's like when you feel lucky, it's like you're in a good, happy, positive type of place, and it's like everything flows to you really well. And I feel like because we've got quite a few releasing of things, working through your fears, and knowing that the end of hard times is coming, it's like you're being asked to remember that luck is always with you. It's our mindset that stops us from moving forward. Okay, so let's see what we have with the tarot then. These are the illuminated tarot, so some of these cards will represent the major arcana as well as the minor arcana, so we'll see what that means as we pull them out. So let's see pile number 2, please. Messages for pile number 2. Some of you, I'm just seeing, I don't only just noticed Scorpio twice there. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. I do advise to go check to see where Capricorn is in your chart, and see what house it's in, because that's where things can be very powerful for you. So depending on the house, it could mean that it could be in a relationship, it could be your spiritual gifts, it could be finances, it could be your work, career, you know what I mean? So like, it's just go see what it means for you in the house. But I do feel some of you possibly do have Scorpio in your chart as well. Last one, please. Ooh, we got 2, that's okay. So we've got, see if we can fit them in. We've got the Jack, which is the Page, and that is the Page of Swords. Let's see if we can move that over a little bit. The Page of Swords. We've got the 6 of Clubs, which is the 6 of Wands, and it's also the Tower. We've got the Ace of Wands, and that's also the Strength card. Oh, it's that way around, no wonder I didn't recognise it. It's a Strength card. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, just making sure that wasn't another major arcana. We've got the King of Cups, and we have the King of Wands. Wow. And the King, I think we can just get that in there. Let's see if we can put that there. Might be able to get them in a little bit better. Excuse me for 1 second. Yeah. So, the pages are all about new beginnings. This page, with being the Page of Swords, to me basically means it's like a representation of truth coming to light. And I feel like when you surrender like I said, that you need to the divine, trust what's actually happening. This Six of Wands and the Tower is basically saying to me is like there will be some sort of breakthrough. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be because Tower moments can mean sometimes a very disruptive energy. It can mean basically that your world is crashing down around you. I don't feel it's like that. I feel like it's more of a breakthrough because we have the Strength card and the Ace of Wands after it. It's like you're headed into this new passionate, new strong time within your own being, I feel like saying. I feel like with the Five of Cups being there leading into the Two Kings, it's like you're going to find your strength and your power. It'll be, I feel like with the Wands and the Cups, it's like your emotions and your energy will be more in an alignment, I feel, and you'll know the way forward. You'll be standing up in your own power, especially with that Strength card being there. It's like you don't need to worry over spilt milk anymore. Luck, you will realize, is really on your side, and you don't need to worry about the cups and the things that have happened in the past. Like I said, there's some sort of breakthrough that's actually happening for you. I feel with some of you, if you haven't been doing it, I see with the Jack here, it's like they're playing their cards close to the chest, and it's like they'll be revealed at the right time because it's like a reflection there. I feel like these cards, it may not be your own cards, it could be the cards of the universe. Trust the universe. It's like they're being held close to you, but you don't see them yet, and I feel like this is why this breakthrough moment has to happen. But I feel like it's honouring who you are, honouring your own strength to move forward past the negativity, past the fears that you have within you, because you'll realise once that fear is just like it's an emotion, okay? So it's an emotion that can get, well, it's not really an emotion, it's like it causes us to have certain emotions, okay? And that keeps us in a low vibration. And I feel like you're being asked to basically realise that fear is just an illusion. Say it like this: fear is just a word, okay? Fear is just a word. So it's like, if you realise that fear is just a word and it's not, it's not attached to you, you can release that. You can let it go. And I feel like when you decide to trust the universe and let things just flow into place, this is when things are going to be happening for you much better and much quicker. So I just want to pull some more tarot then, just to see. I suppose we could say, what way forward are you, or what actions do you need to take to move forward past this? But let's see what we're being given. It could also be like where you're going to end up, you know, depending on, let's see what comes out first. That's one. Card number 2, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have this one first, and it is the 10 of Pentacles. Don't think that's another one. No. So then we've got the 7 of Swords, and that is the Chariot. We've got the 4 of Wands. We've got the 7 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups. How beautiful is that, look? The Ace of Cups. Okay, so what do you need to do? Move forward. Move forward knowing that there's dark and light in everything. I see that with this picture here and these 2 horses. There is dark and light in everything. We have a shadow side. Know that, like, once we manage, I won't say control because that's a bit of a strong word, but once we manage that energy of our shadow, I call it our ego side as well. It's like you can move forward, and if you look here, you move what you're moving forward to. You've got the Four of Wands. That could potentially be a marriage card, but I'm seeing 1111 as well. So like it's like the 1111 card. So to me, 1111, and I'm not looking at it as numbers. I'm looking at it as synchronicities, as in like the way forward. You are walking through this portal into a much happier place, and we can see that with the Ace of Cups coming up. You can, luck is on your side. Look, the Seven of Cups is by the luck here. The sevens, to me, sevens represent spiritual lessons, but sevens in this, especially being the cups, it's like choices. You can do whatever you want. You have the choices to make whatever you want. It's like you're walking through this portal, this gateway during this full moon portal into a much happier environment. It's like you're moving from this dark place, this negativity, this fear-based place, into a much happier one, because you've chosen to do so. You've chosen to move forward. You've chosen to go through this portal into a much better timeline for yourself, into a much better, happier place for you. And I feel like this is why you're being asked to trust. Trust that there's more than you going through this at this time. Trust that you are able, and the camera light's gone off again, to shine your light as brightly as you want to. As soon as you start shining your light, the dark then gets taken out. This is what the full moon is about. It shines its light on people. It shines its light to reveal things that is going to help you move forward into this better place. Like I said, conclusions are within reach. You've just got to be able to trust that the path that you're being led down is one that's going to bring you much happiness and much joy. So pile number 2, let's finish off for you to see what final guidance that the universe wants to give you. Thank you. Thank you. All 3 came out there. Thank you. So this is the first card, and it says, I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Then we had this. Look at that, the light shine to break through the darkness. Yeah. I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. And we have this card. And it says, I know my shadow side and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. Oh my gosh, and we were just saying that about the shadow side. We all, like I said, have dark and light within us. This is a duality planet, and it's like you're being asked at this time to work on that shadow, work on releasing the things that don't serve you anymore, work on releasing the negativity within you. And this is, I mean, if you've been watching my readings and you've chosen this pile, you'll realize that I do say this a lot, is because it's true. It's like what is happening on our external world is actually a reflection of what we are feeling inside. So basically, if we are feeling, if you see somebody in front of you and they're being really negative to you, it's because there's something within you that, and you're being triggered by it, basically something within you you need to work on. If you can like walk away from that person, or look at that person and say, do you know what, I feel sorry for that person, they've obviously got some sort of like emotional trauma that they need to work through. This is about managing your shadow side. If it triggers you, it's because you brought it into your world, because there's something about you. But if that's in your world, because don't forget, the universe, trust source, they will still send tests to you. So if you haven't worked on your shadow side, they'll bring that negative person into your life. And if you still get triggered, they'll realise that you haven't done anything about what is happening within you, or what has happened within you. And the light has gone off again. Wow, I don't know what's going on with this light. It's like this, I mean, it wasn't doing this in previous readings, and it's like everyone is being asked to shine their light at this time. Everyone is being asked to be their true authentic self. So I feel like during this portal time is like surrender to the universe. Listen to what the universe wants to tell you. Listen to what guidance it's being given to you, that's been given to you, and honor that. So if you have feelings coming up around your shadow side that it doesn't feel right, it's because you need to work on that. There's healing within that you have to do. But I do feel during this time that things will start moving forwards, things will progress, and you are moving into a much better place, pile number 2. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, like I said, go look one of the other 2 piles. I am hopefully going to be putting out all Zodiac reading today for the full moon. We're still in the energy. It's very potent at the moment. So just keep an eye out for that. I will, like I said at the beginning, be doing the Zodiac ones via the shorts this week. But I got hopefully a plan coming up. Things going around in my head at this time. New ways forward. So keep an eye out for that. I'd also be grateful if you like, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. This was the card you chose, which is Stargazer, and it says set your sights higher. Now, just to let you know, if you haven't watched the other 2 piles, it's like, for whatever reason, we have the light in the camera above going off us, which I think happened at in the bigger card process. The light of the candle went out. It's like, I don't know what's going on. But what I'd also say to you is I've literally had my whole computer shut down after pile number 2. I don't know what happened there then. So this is being recorded just after, so I don't know whether you're having problems with technology or whether there's something going on in the universe telling us to shine our light brighter. Don't know what's going on. Either way, pile number 3, this card that you chose, Stargazer, set your sights higher. I feel like, and it's sort of come out a little bit in pile 1 and 2, is that like we're not pushing ourselves to fulfill our mission. It's like, and I don't mean pushing as in like in a bad way, I just mean that I feel that like we're on a path. It's like a trajectory. It's like there's a way that it's like he's holding this telescope here. There's a way forward, and yes, we can be steered off track. However, you're being asked, and I feel like we're all being asked at this time, is like, look to the stars, reach for the stars. I mean, you couldn't even imagine trying to grab hold of one of those stars because they're so far up there. But you're being asked to reach as far as you can, as high as you can, because this is your path that you're being drawn to. It's like we're all being told to start shining our light at the moment, and I feel like to set your sights higher is to expect more from. It's not an expectation, because like sometimes we can be like a bit disheartened if we don't get it, but it's like, you know, you can do much more than what you're doing at the moment, and it's like, you know, you're able to do much more. I suppose wanting to do it and like needing to do it, I suppose, are 2 different things, but it's like you are more than capable of reaching for those stars. You need to expect more for yourself. You deserve more. That's probably the best way that I want to say, is you deserve more. So let's see what the Moonology cards want to tell us. Pile number 3, please. So for pile number 3, please. So for pile number 3, please. So for pile number 3, please. What do you need to know? And one more, please. Okay, that one. Thank you. So we have, let's see. Believe in the impossible, well, with the blue moon. We have your commitment is being tested, the first quarter moon. Show the world the real you, with the full moon in Aquarius. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And don't let your past hold you back, with the south node. So you're being asked to look beyond your current reality. You're being asked to believe. I mean, I see this, even it's the blue moon, but I know this is a Capricorn super moon. It's the book moon, and it's like you're being asked to reach for those stars. You're being asked to know that like you can achieve a hell of a lot more than what you're achieving now in your life. And I feel like for whatever reason, there's something from your past holding you back. There's something that's keeping you in your comfort zone. And I feel like the universe is going to be testing you in certain ways at the moment. For what you, so they'll be sending you some sort of challenge, and it's how you deal with that. That they'll know how quickly and how easily you can sort of like reach for those higher goals that you want, because they're within you. And this is what people don't realize, is like all these things that we're meant to do in this lifetime are already within you. So like if you I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a free will planet. You can choose yes or no, but either way, to fulfill the lessons in this life, you'll still be drawn back to it. And this is what I think people don't realize. So like you can reach for all the stars, or you can sit back and just say, do you know what, I'm not going to do it. But guess what, the universe will kick you up the backside and say, we're testing you now to see if you can fulfill this. And that can be in any way or another. So what I'll give an example of is, and I mean, it's not even an example, I suppose, like, but you could look at it like this, is like the bigger the goal, the bigger the dream, the bigger the test. Now some of you are probably thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going through that many things at the moment, I don't want a bigger test. But the universe, God, source, whoever you want to call on, is saying we wouldn't send it to you if you weren't ready. We wouldn't send it to you if we didn't think you're capable of achieving it. It's how you deal with it. It's how you react to it is what we want to see moving forward. It's like, it's how you can sort of like manage these tests. It's how you can work through them. And this is why you're being asked to show the world the real you. Is like, because I feel like you are capable, you are able for way more than you put yourself worthy of. So what is it that you truly want in your life? What were you asking for on the new moon in Capricorn? Because that's what's coming in for you. But you've got to believe it. You've got to believe in the impossible. So you could say, right, okay, I'm working paycheck to paycheck at the moment, and I'm really struggling with like having to even pay my bills, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just putting this out to the universe, like to say that this could be a potential for people, because words mean an awful lot at the moment. As I know, like things happened to me last week, because as soon as I said stuff, happened straight away. So this is for a reading for the collective, just an example to the universe. That's the way I want to say it. But yeah, so you're working paycheck to paycheck, you're struggling to pay your bills, you're struggling for even to put food on the table, whatever it may be. So you're asking the universe to get, I don't know, an extra $10,000, euros, whatever it is that you want per month. And you're like, that's an awful lot of money. So what, I mean, one, why would they give it to me? Two, how am I going to do that? And it's three, is like, if I want that much money, what are they going to be like doing to me? What are they going to take off me? Like, because I feel like something needs to be. Do you know what? Think of the example of what goes around in your head. What goes around and goes around because you're staying stuck in your comfort zone. We are spiritual beings. We can expand. We can move beyond this current reality. We're being pushed to do that. Yes, you can do it in your own time, don't get me wrong, because you do have free will. But it's like people are being asked at this time, it's like I said, the lights were all going off here, the computer went off. You're being asked at this time to shine your light. You're being asked to not let people dim your light. You're being asked not to like cut off all life completely and say, do you know what, I'm done, can't take it anymore. You're being asked to move forward. You're being asked to go on that journey. Ask for what you want. Believe that you can get it. Because you can. Things are coming in really, really quickly at the moment. So if you are asking for someone, it's not just as like, excuse me, it's not just like I'm going to ask the angels for a parking space. It's way bigger than that. We're grateful for the angels to give us that parking space as close to wherever we need to go. So grateful. We're grateful for Archangel Michael to help do cord cutting ceremonies with us. We're grateful to our angels, our spirit team. We're grateful to God. We're grateful to the universe. We're grateful to Source. We're grateful for ourselves and the air we breathe. And as soon as you start being grateful for the things around you, you'll realise that like there's way much more out there for you. Why am I stuck in this little bubble? Why am I stuck in this little environment? Why can't I get out there and go reach for the stars? Because you can. Let's see what the universe has for us. Let's see what the tarot wants to tell us through the universe, obviously. These are these cards, the illuminated tarot. Okay, the illuminated tarot. It's funny why I picked these for the full moon this week, but anyway, I've only just realised that, but that's okay. It's because things are coming to light. Oh my gosh, there's light everywhere. It's so funny. Just to say that these cards represent the minor and the major arcana, so they're all mixed in. So I will see which one represents which with the story that he wants to tell us. So let's see, pile number 3. Let's see what messages need to come through for you. Sometimes I do surprise myself, I just got to say that. Sometimes I surprise myself. Oh, it's so funny. But this card. Thank you. Thank you. And one more, please. Oh, 2 you got. Okay. So let's see if we can get these fit in. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and look at that, that's the sun. I could tell that one straight away. The 7 of Pentacles. I'm just going to move that over there. We've got the 8 of Swords, and I think that is the Justice card as well. Yep. The Sun and the Justice card. We've got the 4 of Wands. Wow, look at that. We've got the Moon, which is the 9 of Wands as well. That's the Moon, isn't it? 9 of Wands. No, hold on 1 second. The Sun, sorry. Oh my gosh, why did I think it was the Moon? So what's this one? The Star card. Oh, see, now I was getting mixed up. Doesn't that look like the Sun? But we got the Sun anyway. Wow. We've got the Ace of Pentacles with the World. Oh my gosh. And we've got the 5 of Swords. Okay. Wow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana with the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So we've got the Sun, we've got Justice, we've got the World, and we've got the Moon. Yeah, the Sun and the Moon, isn't it? Yeah. Now, why do I keep saying we've got the Moon? The Star, reach for the stars. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep feeling it's the Moon? Because it's happening around this full moon. There is major things happening for you around this full moon. I mean, it is for all of us, like I said. But it's the Star card, it's healing for you. There's healing there, there's wish fulfillment. Like I said, reach for the stars, reach for whatever you want. justice is on your side. So the justice card to me can also mean karma and truth coming to light. I feel like the justice is working out in your favour, especially with that Four of Wands here. And then the Sun after it. Wow, positivity. Your world is changing. Your world is changing. You're at an end of a cycle that basically you're being told, go and ask for what you want. We're giving you it. All your wishes are coming true here. Things will be revealed. I feel that Five of Swords there is like, the Five of Swords can sometimes be about walking away from things that don't serve us. You've won the battle basically. You've moved on, and it's like there's something I see with this is like you don't see what's coming yet, but the universe can see what's coming for you. You just need to make this decision to pick these cards up to say, okay, I want to see what's coming forward now. I've got good things coming into my life. I know, I can feel it. I'm walking through this doorway to new positive happiness, joy, abundance, truth, wish fulfillment, everything that you want. And universe, show me what it is. Whoa, oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is crazy. So, can we get some guidance then for pile number 3 about what they can do to move forward, what steps they need to take? I feel like we know where it's leading to, but like it's like, where can we go? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Thank you, and one more. Thank you. So, okay, so we got it this way, I think it was. We've got the Two of Wands. Just make sure that's not another, before I get mixed up again. No, the Two of Wands. We've got the, oh, that's upside down. The Seven of Wands. We've got the King of Swords, which is also the Emperor. We've got the Eight of Wands. And we've got the Five of Wands as well. Now that's also the Devil card. Yeah, I feel like with that Devil card coming out at the end, it's like, see, the Five of Wands can also be about conflict, change, chaos in your life, burning bridges, things like that. And I feel like with it being the Devil card as well, it's like this, especially being on your South Node, it's like, don't let the ego of like the past, I mean, it's like it can be obsessive energy like the ego or the Devil card, and it's like, don't let that hold you back. Don't let your little devil on the shoulder say, you're not worthy, why should you have that? Do you know, like, because you don't need that in your life. You want that little angel to say how worthy you are, how good you are, you deserve all the goodness in life. And I'm feeling with this, with there being mainly wands in your pack, it's like, oh gosh. Maybe you need to find a tribe of people to help you move forward. Maybe this is where you need to set your sights higher, is go and start being around people who resonate with you a lot more. People who can work together. People who see the future, who plan for the future. The Two of Wands there to me looks like you are coming into alignment with either a partner or there's be somebody in your life, a friend or someone who can see the future with you. Now the Seven of Wands can also be about standing your ground, not allowing others to take things off you and things like that. It's like, I'm seeing though with that is like, it's like working in partnership, I feel like, with that. The way I see the way that card looks. And I feel with the Emperor is, it's not that you'll come out on top, it's just like you will become the leader in your own life. It's like you will make the decisions now. You won't let other people control things around you. It's like you will move forward. You will help yourself by setting those goals and walking away from any chaos or conflict, walking away from the things that basically don't serve you. And if there has been, or there has been, should I say, battles in your life, it's like you can still defend who you are, so long as you know who you are and it's not your the devil energy taking over. And we've got with the Eight of Wands there, the decision at the moment, the momentum is getting stronger. The time is now. The time is now to make this decision. But you're being told definitely to reach for the stars, because it's like you can have anything that you want. Don't let other people hold you back, or yourself, because we can do that too. So let's finish off with some final guidance messages from the universe to see what else they want to tell you. But it's like I said, things will be starting to be revealed to you as soon as you make the decision to say, I'm worthy, I have everything that I want. Look at all that major arcana that you had. Wow. Okay. And one more, please. Thank you. So this was the first card out, and it says, I'm ready for something bigger, better and brighter. Yes, you are. Wow. We've got this card next, and it says, I shine my light outwards for all to see. Oh my gosh. And then this card, and it says, I'm curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. I don't even know what to say to them. They just literally finished it off, this reading for me. You are here for bigger and better things. You need to get curious about who you are. You need to go out and expand outside that bubble. And this full moon in Capricorn is making you do it, but I feel like it's revealing things to you to help you move forward. You are powerful enough. You are ready for something bigger, better and brighter. As we see there, we shine our light outwards for all to see. Yes, you do. This is why. And it's funny because the lights haven't gone off in this reading. Once, I think it did right at the beginning, but it's like now the lights have stayed on, and it's like now is your time to start shining your light. Now it's your time to reveal the truth to who you are. Ooh, I'm so excited for everybody on this full moon. Pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. It didn't resonate, please check the other 2 piles. Like I said, I will try and get the all Zodiac signs out today as well. Like I said, the energy is still very potent. I'll also do the individual Zodiac ones for the full week via shorts this week. But I'd be grateful if you did like, share, subscribe, as it really helps my channel to grow. And pile number 3, you are very worthy, you are very powerful. Go set your sights much higher, reach for those stars. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye now.